What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the next part of this AT3K turret build. This is a new concept that I had put together a while ago, just never got around to making a video for it, and obviously life got in the way, a lot of different projects got in the way, so this is me finally getting a video and showing you guys some progress that I have made on this. I'm not fully sold on this, but if no other ideas come out, I think this might be the final design. Just don't have a good source, or at least a good idea for all the hardware, and I will get into that in a second. So this design was one to try to overcome a lot of different obstacles, and I tried to just kind of throw stuff at it and see if it stuck. And overall, I like it. Some things that I'm not sure about. So anyway, the functionality, as you can see, you have the turret. It opens and stops due to these long screws here, so the barrels won't fall out. And this also will close. Technically, there is a magnet in this part here. There is another long screw that holds this whole assembly together, and there should be enough of a gap so that when the magnet hits the head of the screw, it will allow you to be able to tip this down so that your barrels won't fall. Unfortunately, that distance and the screw head, it's fiddly, and I don't have it set correctly. But when I did, I was able to kind of, jiggle this a little bit, and it wouldn't fall out. Like, in order to turn the turret, you can see right now, I cannot turn it. You pull the turret out a little bit, and then you rotate, and then it locks in. So you're basically pulling it out, locking it in, and so you could reverse and go any direction that you need to. There is a spring inside here that tries to compress the whole thing together. Now that's on the one long screw in here, and that's why it's a little bit difficult at the moment. But I will open this up, kind of give you guys a quick showing of all the internals, and we'll get back here. So here is a quick overview and look at the internals. Starting from the back, this is the threaded rod that goes all the way through and secures the turret to the blaster. In the middle here, there is also a spring that allows this to have some tension so that it will seat onto the base. So there's a spacer as well that secures this from wiggling around too much. And then another spacer here that is just kind of be able to hold this nut. It was a little fiddly to try to get that in there, but that was a fun little project. Backing plate that allows the darts from slipping into this open space behind the turret as you're feeding it. Obviously the turret itself, there is these two other threaded rods which secure the barrels into the system, and then obviously the bases here for the threaded rod, and then spacers on there as well. So like I said, it's still very fiddly. The nut that is in the center here kind of keeps getting loose. So when I first tuned this up, everything worked great, but then as that slipped, then the this got loose, so this was kind of flopping around, so I had to tighten that up. But if I tighten this up, it changed the distance from the screw head to the magnet, so then this failed. So there's obviously a lot more that I need to kind of fiddle with, figure out, see if these hardware pieces are really the right ones. The spring is a random one from a box of springs that I have, so obviously I'm not able to replicate that. So again, still looking for ideas if this is the system that I want, or if there are better ways to handle some of these mechanics. Okay, so also wanted to give you guys just a quick demonstration on loading this. Right now the turret is a little bit wiggly, so I apologize for that. But one of the things on this is that these slots are a little bit undersized. And the reason for that is when you put a dart in there, as you're loading it, when you turn it around, it's not going to fall out of the slot. Because if it was wide enough if it was a little bit wider, these obviously could fall out. But I purposefully made them just a tiny bit undersized, so you're having to kind of push them into place. Not hard, but that also allows you to rotate the whole thing and load it all up. Anyway, so that is the overview of this whole assembly. Again, I apologize for taking some time off, but at the same time, you guys will have to just keep on waiting. But that is the quick update for this concept. Like I said, I don't know if it's final, but if I don't find anything better or anything different, then this could be the final. I would just need to make sure that I can source all the hardware so that I could repeat all of this. That would be the ultimate goal of this design and of the final product. It's just not quite there yet. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great fall. I hope everything is going well for you. Questions, comments, let me know. This is what I've got so far. Hopefully soon, we will get a better update for you guys. All right, we will see you later. Bye-bye.